Let's get this show on the road. Welcome in, everyone. So it's May, not Vanny May's, May. I can manage that. You have been here enough times that I want to make sure I do as much as I can to make you feel welcomed and appreciated. Welcome in, Warbear, May, Witherbag, and Awinge. Anyone else who happens to be here and hasn't said hello in chat, you're also welcome. Feel free to lurk. We will be Minecrafting. I need to actually tell it to start Minecraft. And remember which version of Minecraft I'm launching. For those not in the know, I will be joining Truly Bedrock in their new season, which is a little bit daunting because I haven't played a lot of Bedrock in my time. Well, let me fix that. I started with Bedrock version and then I moved to Java, and I haven't played a lot of Bedrock lately because most of the people I've been playing with have been on Java, so it makes sense to just stick to it. I like them both. There's pros and cons of both of them. Some of the stuff on Bedrock is amazing. Some of it's slightly annoying. For example, I launched Bedrock Minecraft earlier today so that I could just have a check that it worked. And I got a little bit annoyed by the limitation on how much I can scale the UI. Just from the size of the hotbar at the bottom of my screen, I went, I want it smaller than that. And it went, nope, this is the size you are stuck with. Right, today we are on Dragon's Lair. I didn't have plans for the stream until yesterday because the next thing I want to work on requires a collab stream, which will be next Friday, and we're going to be over on that direction. And I went, well, what do I do in the meantime? Oh, I'm kind of focused on that project. And then I realised a beacon would be a good idea. Or I should say, Jumpy said, how about a beacon? And I went, oh, it's a great idea. I've been spending some time in this world just loading up on resources because there'll be several things that I need for projects going forwards, which is why I bought out quartz. I've been selling iron. All three of these iron purchases are offering me an emerald per iron since we cured them. So that's going well. I also had to plant a cactus down because I needed more cactus purely for the dye. I made a bed wall because I wanted the achievement for all the different colours. So I did it. And now it's here. At some point, they will go elsewhere. I don't know where they're going, but... Oh, I could have a bed store. No, that's a stupid idea. Why would I have a bed store? I like it. Right, we're going to throw all this iron in here. I'm trying to keep some in block form, which is me building up a supply. How do I phrase it? I want to keep a lot of blocks and sell some of the ingots. Did you science the zombie chicken jockey? I did not. However, I have now added fencing. So nothing can get in, even if it is a chicken zombie. Because, yeah, it's safe now. A chicken jockey makes sense because a chicken can get under the trapdoor and would just drag the thing with it. So it's the only thing I can think of that would get through. Ooh. Does this mean my furnace is finished? Nearly. I've been smelting a lot of stone and some quartz and, yeah, just stocking up. Looks safe-ish. That's all we need, safe-ish. Worst case scenario, if I lose them, I'm not that bothered. The villagers I care about most are those ones. Because this is the villager breeder, and as long as I have villagers coming out of this, we're good. And I have had villagers coming out of this, hence the child. So the other ones are replaceable. No big deal. Right, we are going to get a beacon. I will want looting. I have a looting 5 sword. So if I take that, what is that lacking that I'd want? Just mending. So let's go with mending book. This is pretty much there. The only thing this doesn't have is looting. I could combine these two, but that feels like a really expensive way of doing it. Warbear, thank you very much for the creeper sound. I did shut the door. See? Yeah, combining these two seems like an a very expensive way of putting looting on this. Or I could put mending on. Thank you for the angry Enderman noise. Is this a stupid idea? It still doesn't have sweeping edge. No, I'm not going to combine them. I'm going to put mending on this. And that'll do me. I do not need knockback today. That goes in. We take spare chest with me, and we're good. Dysfunctional duo, welcome in. It's Dragon. It's Cactus. Me and my partner made this account together, so we're getting it known within the communities I watch. Well, welcome in. I will call you Dysfunctional because that's more fun. And then I know it could be either of you. Welcome in, Ozza. And Ozza claiming third. Well done. Right, what do I have here? Regular quartz. I've been stocking up on regular quartz, smelting smooth quartz, trying to pick up pillars because I'm going to need all of that stuff for the bank. But that's going to be a while off. Let's take chicken. I'll take 2 stacks of chicken and some rockets. And if I'm smart, which I'm not, I will put mending on this chest plate. This is my chest plate. It's only cost 2 levels to do that, and we're good. Let's sleep the night away. I can do... Oh, that's a problem. There's too many colours to choose from. Pink. What do you mean? This bed is obstructed. Oh, no! Have to be lime green. It's close enough. Do you have enough beds? Ow, yes. Some might say too many. I made them all, so I placed them. I don't really need to have them all here. I could just remove them, but it looked pretty and I wanted to leave it for at least stream. Dysfunctional, thank you very much for the lurk. Thank you again for coming in. The lurk is hugely appreciated. And I hope to see you later. I will want some arrows if we have some, which we do not. That's slightly annoying. I do have a Fletcher upstairs. Can I buy arrows? I don't normally do this, but excuse me. Arrows. Nope. That's slightly annoying. I thought you could buy arrows from these. Maybe it's a chance of arrows and I've just been unlucky. Right, let's mend the chest plate. We've got everything else we need. Then we can head to the nether. Wither, would you fancy joining me? You don't have to. I'm fine taking on Wither Skeletons on my own. Just an option. Just thought, put it out there in case you're interested. The other thing. Could allow myself to get distracted. Let's get distracted. What I need is bone meal. And a piece of moss. That. And then I'll take some dirt. It's all past my cunning plan. One of the things I want to do at this square is have alternating lines between moss and grass. Moss and grass. Realistically, if I made sure that this line was moss, that allows me to have lighting all the way around. I'm going to... How many... 4s, isn't it? And the last one is a 3. So it is an odd number. So if we do moss here, it will be moss on the far corner. Got it. He just wants you as a distraction or cannon body. Shoot at her, not me. You saw straight through my plan. Right, we're going to take out this dirt. I'm going to put the moss in. And then because I'm clever, I'll do that. And the moss spreads, you see. And then I can do it all the way across, I suppose. The plan would be to make everything moss and then just dig out the stuff that I don't want moss. I think. Which should be relatively straightforward. This is going to be the slowest part because I'm dealing with basically one long thin line. all the free stuff. Oh no! Okay, I have regrets. I feel like water would be a good idea. Moss breaks so quickly. I have to pass, have a poorly back, so balancing things I'm not sat too long. That's fine. Understood. Just worth offering. Get that gone. That goes. And then I've done part of a section. And then we'll continue it all the way along. I'm not going to do all of it. I just want to do a bit. Then it gives me the option of continuing this just as a kind of ad hoc dip in and dip out, do a little bit at a time. Realistically, I don't want to do that part because that's where I'm growing bamboo. And there. All done. So the next thing would be take a shovel and just do... Oh, is it not a shovel? Is it a hoe for... Ah! How do I get the grass to travel there? Will grass skip? So if I... could just swap that out. So if I put grass in that slot, would it get to there, or does it need a direct route? I don't even know how grass works. How have I managed to get years into playing Minecraft and not know how grass works? I'll find out, I suppose. Worst case scenario, I'll have to come in and manually move these. It's not a huge problem. Right, and we go here. And we'll spread it. I'm going to do this quarter. I think it skips. Well, if you don't know for certain, I feel less bad about the fact that I don't know Owinge. Because normally when it comes to the technical sides of Minecraft, I am often lacking in knowledge, and I rely on you. And other people in the community. But you are one of those that I can rely on for the information. This is actually quite slow. Oh! Forgot how much of this is suspended. It is very slow, and water would probably be a better way of clearing the stuff. Technically don't need to clear it all. I can just spread it and then remove the stuff afterwards. But it feels like the better thing to do is clear it, because then I get free bushes. And moss. It's very slow. More uncomfortable thanks also. But being careful, painkillers are helping, says Wither. I'm sorry. Wait, did Oz? Oh, gotcha. He did ask how you were, but it was several messages before, and I missed them. Right, we're gonna skip. I can't pull this. I will need all the azalea bushes, because at some point I'm gonna have to grow the azalea trees to then do the hedges, which I suspect I'll do around here. Although I could just do them over there. So if we collect the trees, when I grow them, I can do them whilst dealing with villagers. Sharkana, welcome in. Witherpack says, I had to cancel stream on Thursday because it was too painful and didn't get pain relief till Friday. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even realise. Did you say about it and I failed to notice? Or have I got the excuse of at least I didn't know? I'm sorry, it sucks. No, you didn't. Okay. Whew. I don't have to feel like a terrible friend now. I might be a terrible friend, but I don't have to feel like one. And that's important. Yeah, I was expecting this to be much quicker, to be honest. Darn it! But it's not too bad. And again, as it's something I can just do this section and then come back later and do more. It's fine. Oh, it's spread so far. See, I would have thought it would skip across the path. Is it not in range? I have to be connecting. Must be. Again, learning about Minecraft. Witherbag says I was feeling sorry for myself. Had an argument with the doctor's receptionist that day too. Yeah, I have to admit, I've had bad experience with receptionists at doctors before. I've also had really good experience, but I have had bad experiences. And I've heard of lots of people having bad experience. I think it's kind of common. But let's face it, when you speak to the receptionist, what you really want is not to speak to the receptionist, but the doctor. That's not what you get from a receptionist. You get a receptionist. Nearly done. And, oh. I think that's right. Did a bit of tidying up. No problem. Every time I spot a bit that I haven't already done, though, I'm creating more of a problem to then fix. Shock Hana says, today has been a weird day. Trying not to fall asleep is hard when I feel like sleeping a little more. You know what's best for your body. If sometimes you need to listen to it, sometimes you need to say, no, you're not the boss of me. And only you know what's really best. I've had days where I could sleep and would like to sleep, but it's not really the best thing. You have to push through, and other times where you push through when you shouldn't be. You should be just listening, go, okay, it needs rest, I'm giving it what it wants. I hate moss, it's too easily broken. Which could be a good thing sometimes, but not right now. There. Tidy! If I only had 16 beds to choose from. No, well, these two have to do. Witherbag says I was told to phone Dr. Friday morning at 8 AM for another appointment to discuss pain relief, so I put in a complaint, as when I phoned up, a prescription had been done for me. Not really a discussion, is it? I'm sorry. Right, we have grass blocks that need to come over here, but it's grass, so it'd be that one. Yep. Pop down here. I'm going to steal this bit of grass. This bit. And this bit. And then if we stand directly underneath, I can pillar up. Hopefully I got this hole in the right place. Nice! So grass block is going there. Now if we swap these out, over time it will spread in a line. Doesn't seem correct. Is it a hoe for moss? Boop, 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 boop. And we're going to do the same here, but I'm not going to put grass down. We'll just see whether it spreads. And if it doesn't, eventually I'll put one in. Yes, it is. Not a shovel. Okay. I haven't got a hoe yet. I need to get one, because at some point in the near future, I'm going to want a load of azalea leaves. And frankly, it's going to be much quicker if I use a hoe than using my silk touch pick. Don, thank you very much for the follow. Please let me know how I'm supposed to pronounce it. I don't know. Alright, so we've done 2 lines. I'll finish it. If we have to come back and put grass in, I'll just put it nearest that side where there isn't a hole underneath. And we'll be good. Dom will do it. I can do Dom. I should have seen that and realised, oh yeah, just obviously there'll be a Dom. There we go. I wasn't planning on doing this bit. But I'm so close to finishing it, I kind of want to. And it will allow me to watch it grow slowly and see whether it helps. What are you working on? I'm doing striped grass. Except it's not grass yet, so it's going between moss and grass, or at least it will do. And I'll be having lights going underneath some of the moss. But we're doing some prep work before we head off to the nether and try and get myself a beacon. This is the centre of a future project. There is more details on this project on YouTube. I posted a new video 3 days ago. And I'm currently in the works of making a new one. However, I won't be able to finish it until next weekend. I might be finishing it up and release after that, so we'll see. Be a while off. I've done a lot of the design work of this stuff in creative. In fact, I can hop over and show you shortly. Let me do this row, and then we'll see. And of course, some of this area is going to get covered up, but I'd like to have the grass and the moss there first, and then I'll do other stuff underneath. Oh, thunder. It's probably going to hit the lightning rod over there, so it'll be good. Oh yeah, so I was going to go over. Creative server is currently turned off. I don't have a current backup of the creative, but yeah, it's close enough. So this is a few weeks old of a backup of the creative server, so you can see it is the same square, but what I've done is put alternating moss and grass and then put stuff on top. So we're just putting down the foundational moss and grass. What I like about this design is that because we got striped grass and a little bit of texture on top of the moss by having carpet, it's allowed me to put sea pickles underneath, and if you look carefully you'll see that the light level starts off bright over there directly underneath the light. So that's got 4 sea pickles, and then I think over here we got 3 and then 2 and then 1. So the light level even in this corner here is high enough nothing will spawn, and it just makes it feel like the light's dropping off. Now the eventual plan is to have shops on the outside of the square. We've done designs of a couple which will be placed in. I, in fact, had a bank design there, but I haven't downloaded a recent backup of the creative world, so it's not in my local file. The project I'll be working on next week is this. The grass won't spread when there is moss between, will it? I think it will skip, but I will find out. Worst case scenario, I just need to place one in the end of each row. But I'm letting it sit wrong like this. I think it can go from there to there, but I'm not sure. Worst case scenario, I put one grass here and here and here, and then it will slowly spread down. I don't need to place grass in every slot, and I have more dirt than I have grass because a lot of the time I spent digging in this world I didn't have Silk Touch, and in fact I don't even have Silk Touch now on my shovel. Dysfunctional, thank you very much for the lurk. I didn't realise you'd got back. I have run out of dirt. You think about this? Moss, dirt, moss, dirt. Oh. Might be something in that chest. I only need 2 more to finish this section. Whether says I'm not sure either, but thought I would mention it. Yes, I mentioned it earlier, but it was in passing. So I'm not surprised you missed that. The stuff on the outside is the... Don't like the thunder. But maybe we'll sleep. Grass can spread 3 by 3, I believe, says Ozza. Which means that we won't spread across there because the gap is 3 blocks wide. I don't think it will spread here. However, if we had a grass block here, for example, that could in theory spread to there. We shall see. I'm not in a rush. It will happen or it won't happen. And we got plenty of time. I'm going to throw these bone meal together so I have a little bit more space, and same with the iron. And I can transport some of this dirt back because I don't need this dirt here. We will be turning it probably into moss and then putting some dirt in, so I'll need some, but not that much. Right, back to the base. In fact, before we do that, it says back to the base and then immediately stops and turns around. Hey, pig. I'm surprised there's no creepers around here. Oh. Okay. That'll work. We'll head home. I'm not spending more rockets. I'm running short. I don't have an infinite amount of rockets. Don't have a creeper farm. I prioritised getting moss over having gunpowder, which is a bit foolish, but oh well. Whee! I like skipping like this, and sometimes you can get a reasonable amount of pace if it just registers it right. Other times you just stop dead and oh, how disappointing. We're going to throw the stuff in the chest and then we're going to head to the nether. Sorting. Today's going to be a relaxed day as much as possible so that I'm not panicked when I'm fighting with the skeletons. Right. Dirt goes in. This is my overflow chest. Moss should be plenty of space in here. Put the azalea bushes in and the moss. If we do 2 sections... Oh, also with a flex. Nice. If we do 2 sections of converting to moss and then putting the dirt in, the other 2 should be... We should have enough moss that we can just put the moss in rather than spreading. And moss carpet can go in. Wheat seeds can go in. Bone meal there. Blocks down there. And we're good. Dirt. That goes there. If we hold on to the chest plate, we should be able to trade away some of this iron and just fix it up. That was part of the reason why I didn't go straight to the nether, was because I wanted to repair that. Then I'd run out of trades. Now that's all fixed. And while we're here, a bit of quartz, please. A little bit more. Let's go to Mexico. Or wherever the nether is based. Put that in iron and emeralds to store. We have 7 arrows, which will not get me far. But it might be enough. What's the worst that can happen? Kitty! I was going to say, in one of these directions, there was a very clear path. Found it! When Impish and I came back from the nether fortress, I did the last few steps with nether bricks, so I knew which way to head back. It's not a particularly safe path, but it should get there. Now, with looting 3, I believe it's a 1 in 20 chance of getting ahead. Which, not that high a probability. Do you know what? I'm not that curious. Let's just go the standard route. Hello? I'd be darned if I know the way, but I'll try. Failing that, I'll just run around like a lost soul. Oh, I've been here before. How do I know that? Because that random loot doesn't appear in the chest otherwise. It's not terrifying. So we came in this way? Interesting. Not entirely sure why I came in this way. Must have been how I found my way in when Impish gave me the coordinates. I don't know. We'll walk around, see what we can find. Problem with this fortress is I don't know where the largest... Ooh, hello. Oh, that's not going to help. Whoever removed that stair... Let's face it, it was Impish. Clearly. Wouldn't have been me. It'd be a foolish thing to do, and I don't do foolish things. Right, this is more promising. Go! Hello, Blaze. If we head out this way, that's where the Blaze spawner is, so I want to make sure I'm not too close to that, please. Right. We'll head up. This looks not too bad. Right. I would like to go over there because that bridge is probably going to be my best bet for containing spawns. Ooh. With that said, hello. Why did he only take one hit? Did I step down as I hit? Ah! I didn't panic much. Right, we're heading this way and over that bridge. He took damage when he fell. He did, but not normally enough damage that that would finish him off. Without a crit hit, you know, the jump and slash, it would take 2 hits. This makes me feel very nervous because I'm right close to the edge and there are blazes and I don't have my wings on. This is where I came in, now I remember. I dropped in, there was 2 wither skeletons and then I was very scared for my life. Who did that? Look at these. This is Impish being a pro. Putting little strips up so the wither skeletons can't get around corners and can't scare the life out of you. I do that sometimes. Not reliably. I don't know if we have any wither skulls back at the base. I would be curious to keep an eye on statistics and see how we do. This is not the best way of doing it. We'll wander, see what I can find. Unfortunately, because we haven't got a big open area where we can see a lot of the spawning spaces all at once, it's going to be walking back and forth and see what spawns. As opposed to some fortresses that are just long corridors over lava, and so all of the spawns end up visible. This is somewhere in tunnels, and every time I turn a corner, I'm going to have the surprise going, ah! It's a thing. And it wants to kill me. Heading up. See, where the skeleton. So far, that's the best spot for it because we've got a reasonable amount of spawnable space. Hello! Come away from the edge. There we go. There is an argument for possibly farming blaze rods right on here. Also an argument for, you know, having a look. Let's see if there's anything around the corner. Basalt Delta! So we're gonna head this way. We're gonna land, switch out. Hello, friends. That worked. Didn't get ahead for it, but you know, it worked. Come on, off the side. There. So if I fall when I'm hitting him, it's enough to do a one-hit kill. All because I have smite on my sword. There's a ledge over there. I'm kind of tempted to go have a look. But also... Ow. Just on top of this, isn't it? Yeah. Flying away and flying back isn't a terrible idea, but also feels like a waste of rockets. And I don't have many. I could have made more before I came, technically. I do have 2 and a bit stacks of. Gunpowder? Yeah, that sentence was interrupted by thinking. Skeleton. Gonna skillfully. Oh yeah. I'd like to have an explore in that direction and see if we can find anything. I'm not expecting to, I just want to have a look. Ow. Let's go with this block as a way up and down. Don't believe... Nope, we have nothing to go that way. I want to explore. I want to fly off. Right. Looks like nothing except the spawner in this direction. Oh, I do not like the way the vines think that I am now. You are now climbing, and then you're falling. Okay, this is the back side of where the nether fortress would be. And it doesn't come out into the open here. Ow. Ow. Right. Don't want to die. I probably will, but I don't want to. And there's a difference. Right, there we go. Eat up. Oh, great, more places. This is a horrible nether fortress. This is probably the best place to come back to. So I take a screenshot of the coordinates. It gives me a way home. So if I go get some more rockets, I can potentially fly off and see if I can find a better fortress. This is going to be so... Hello. Goodbye. Show me the way to go home. That's the plan. It's not this way. We went under here because this is where the wither skeleton surprised me. This is a dead end, but I just want to make sure there's nothing hidden in the corner. We did not come from this direction. But there could be something spawned around here, you see? See? This is the looting sword, right? Yeah. Nothing. It's kind of dark in there, by the way. It is, yes, I appreciate that. I don't know if I can do much about it. I know it's dark on stream. It's a lot brighter on my side. Let's just check options, video settings, brightness, bright. So it's turned up as much as I can do, so I apologize. It's dark. Oh. Ow. It's not this way. If I checked that way, we came from up here. Hello. Are you holding netherrack? You are. Okay. Is your brightness up? Yes? This is the way home. Is this the way home? No. That's where the spawner is. Oh. Let me eat before I run at him because I have not got the ability to sprint currently. Oh, and he's gone. So it's me. Who's in this tunnel? That's where I went up to go find my stuff in the bastion. Let's go hop out, grab some more rockets. I might look for a better bastion. Bastion? Fortress. You know what I mean. Wow. Sorry, one moment. That's better. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. We have gained not a lot. Really nothing. Even lost arrows. Right, we have in here 2 stacks and a bit. We do 1, 2. Yeah, that's that. Turn it all into paper. Turn those all into rockets. Need 1 more paper. Sure, that'll work. I now have some rockets. Hopefully enough. Throw these bits in, these bits in. I'm going to keep the netherrack and the nether brick. So throw those in. Just gives me a little bit more slots. I have, in my ender chest, I have lots of shulkers. And everything else I could need? Probably. Let's go in and explore. I have the coordinates of that bridge, which is a useful bridge to get back to. Not necessarily the direction I want to head. We have chest plate on me. We'll swap in for a moment. Swap back. Glide over this way, and we are heading south. Dive underneath. Shoot up. Don't mind landing on this ledge gracefully. Give me the opportunity to look in every direction. Okay, these are new chunks. Most definitely. Clearly I've not been south. Hardly surprising though, because most of the time I've explored in this world, it's been... Sorry, in the nether in this world, it's been before I had Elytra. Ooh, bastion. Ooh, pig. Ooh, bacon. Ow. Oh. Fixed. No, I was a little bit scared there because it doesn't take many hits for him to kill me. And I chose to keep my Elytra on, which may be foolish. Right, I'm gonna glide over this way, just so I can sit on the tree and have a look at it. Right, we have big boys over there. If there's several with crossbows, which are a little bit annoying. I need some netherrack that I can bridge across. But I would like to have a look in those chests. Netherrack. Where do I get netherrack from? Then again, that would also work. Less blocks to mine. I just turned it into woods, or whatever it's called. Geo, welcome in. Also says, if I have 5 rockets and add 5 more, how many rockets do I have? Baldrick, some rockets? I mean, yep, that's how my brain works today. I'm saving my mind power for later when I have other things I need to go do. We are going to pop those together. I'm going to head to that tree. We have my Elytra on. We're going to put her up. If I do get shot off, I've got plenty of time. Ish. Big boys like me. Okay, big boy gone. If I continue like this, it gives me a ledge. Like that. He's dead. He can't reach me. This is easy. How you doing, Joe? Oh, my brain is not working today. Ah, it's Sunday. It shouldn't have to. Also, this is a smite sword. It'll work. Oh, hello, Mr. Brute. Goodbye, Mr. Brute. Goodbye, other pig. Right, pop that there. Now, I can afford to bridge one more, which gives me a ledge to work and jump to if I need to. Got some blocks I'm going to take out here. I'm wearing Elytra. Hello? Said hello? I'm a little bit confused as to why they not bothered by me. Is there too big a gap or they can't path find? No, they could definitely get over here. Hello? Whoop! Just had to get close enough that they went, oh, there's a person. He's dead. There is a brute on the ledge below, but I'm okay with that. Now, they were angry with me anyway, but they weren't getting to me. So let's do this. Everything, please. Oh, right. Almost everything. And I have a cat meowing at me. Give me a second. Stand on my safety ledge. Right, Geo says you could just shoot him from above. Thanks, Ozza. I could, but I ran out of arrows. So I can't. I like the thinking. Doesn't work. Right, this is my shulker. Inside it goes all of my belongings that I don't really need right now. Like so. Mine. Oh, I thought it was going to fall off. I'm going to take one ender chest and leave this one where it is. So if I do break it and it goes in, it's not a problem. I'll have that. And those. Don't mind. Spectral arrows. Nice! I've got arrows. Now there's big boys in a hole down here. I know this because if they could reach me, they would be here by now. Hello! They're fine down there, to be honest. You know. Well, there could be brutes over this way, so I'm just going to have a quick gander. Ah, my arrow! Mine. Actually, I just realised something. I have an axe. That works quite well. I should probably do that. What don't I need? Bone blocks, string, golden sword. I'll keep them. Keep the iron block. I need to make sure I don't jump from here because there's a ledge. I'm not wearing elytra. Bear with. Got to be clever. Well, I've got to try to be clever. All the bits and the pieces, not that. In like so. I now have arrows. Brick and a upgrade. Are you entertained? I'm going to want to jump and have a look, I suspect. Let's go to Blackstone. I'll take that. That's rare and I might want it. Oh, they've fallen further down the hole. I'm still wearing my chest piece. There is ledges above me which may or may not have stuff in it. Let's choose a hole. I don't think there will. Who did that? That's not too bad to go up to. Let's just pillar up. Worst case scenario, I come back down. Basically, I'm looking for chests. If there is no chest, let me go back down. I see no chest. I see some go to Blackstone, but I'm not really looking for the stuff. I just know it's one of those resources. Thank you, Puka. That it's worth grabbing as and when you see it, because you know that when you want it, it's a bit of a hassle to get to. So if you go, oh, there's some here, I'll just pick it up. Then I've got it for the future use. How you doing, Puka? How are you doing? If I drop onto this ledge. There are many layers to this question. I don't know if I care about them. Got a block on me, so if I carefully just have a look. Doing okay, working on non-Minecraft stuff. Stressing. Non-Minecraft stuff? Such as what? I'm now curious, if you don't mind. If you do mind, that's fine. But you have my curiosity piqued. Don't know if I want to... How I'm going to get out of here, actually. This is kind of difficult. I need to get up to that ledge. Specifically, I can tell you I'm making a farmer's market stand. Ooh. That's interesting. And definitely a little bit different. We are heading this way. Landing. Whee! Up. Don't think this is the ledge that I want to be on. But yeah, we're okay. There's only a biglin. Ow! Rude. Also allows me to double check my sanity of whether I want any chests. Oh, there's any chests up here. I don't see any. Let's hop down. Again, there might be chests in there. Just those 4 chests are my primary focus. Might take this. Head down. And take care of that brute. Finding wither skeleton heads. Nope. FBI, open up! Oh no! The randomness of that should be ambiguous enough. It is, yes. Hello, Mr. Brute. No, your friend is not a brute and has a sword. Which I find less terrifying. If he had a bow, it would be more problematic because he's more likely to push me off. Go. Now we are close enough to this bit where we've just killed a brute that if there was more, I would expect them to have already run out at me. They could have got to me, they would have. He thinks. Although before I do anything like that, what I should be doing is taking screenshots of coordinates. Oh well. 3 bits. Right, we should be facing north. We are, so I want to continue going that way. Ish. I am, however, going to take a quick screenshot of that place. Then I know the coordinates. Right. Up and around. Let's go to this hole. And this hole. And then... Ow! Yeah, that worked. Perfectly to plan. I'm exploring. Might find other loot. I'm mostly looking for nether fortresses. This is whatever they're called. Because the one that I had, I don't like. It was rubbish. It was surrounded by other blocks, and so the spawn cap was being hogged by other things. Come back here! I want gas tears. With gas tears, I can summon the dragon again, and then I can get more elytra, so that other friends can have some. Without me having to demand wings back off of people. This is nice. Durability's good. Ooh. Okie dokie. Just land here. Why do you hate me? What did I do to you? Right. F3, F2. Just in case I need to get the coordinates and come back here. Right, we have a big block over there. Now, I'm always terrified when doing this. If I was braver or I had a portal here and a respawn point set, I might, you know, pop out and respawn and come back in. Because you aren't dressed appropriately for the nether. Why, what's wrong with what I'm wearing? You have no gold on. Right, gotcha. Ah, they wouldn't like me anyway once I punched the brutes. So part of me wants to do this. Eat, and then just head down. But then there's a risk of once I hit a brute, they would all, you know, charge at me anyway. Great. Ow. Right, now if you want to hit me, you're going to have to come around here. That's mildly terrifying. I'm keeping back from the edge because if he gets shot at the wrong time with the crossbow, it will lift him up and might be able to reach me. Professional, right? Don't think there was with the scared heads in there. No. I have a bow now. No. Now, there are brutes. They're angry with me, but they clearly can't reach me because if they could, he would have by now. Oh, goodbye! His friend just pushed him off. Right, we have a head on the floor. There's that thing over there to look at. But what I'd like to do, grab this and the XP and go back up. Right. That tree, if I make it over there, it connects on the single block. Bah! And that's why I kept my elytra on. It's terrifying. Oh, that was terrible. It's annoying that they don't drop arrows. Arrows would be handy. There is, however, a chest just over there. So what I'm going to do is hang my butt over some lava. Do that so it blocks off. And then reach over this way. Hello! If there was a brute nearby, he would try and come to me. Sensible. Logical. There he is! You want some? He does not want some. I have to admit, that does make my life slightly easier when they do that. Gotta keep my elytra on. Do that. Right. Ah! That was terrifying. Someone mind clipping that, please? That was stupid. We're gonna eat. We're okay. I was falling. I realized I was falling. I then put my elytra back on. Activated flight mode. Thank you for creating a clip. Right. Oh.
Hey, let's try not to die this time.
How's it going? Welcome in, Rev. I'm not dead yet. We're gonna grab that. This is a sensible place. Let's Also, that voice was the lovely Bobo, in case anyone's curious. Throw all this stuff in here. Also with another clip. Possibly less, possibly more refined in timing. Thank you. Or was it chicken? What was chicken? Huh? You can't fly with... Okay. Hey, I was fine. Reese's, thank you for the resub. 60 months now. 5 years. That means your sub badge has been updated to be the bearded one, I think. I think 5 years is when it goes goatee. I'm going to throw that in. We're good. Try to use the chicken instead of rockets. No, what I tried to do was go back to putting the elytra on. My issue was that I equipped my chest plate when I was flying. That was the problem. Some might say, not the best way of doing it. Right, I'd like to go on that ledge there. Keep my elytra on. Running. Running. Landing. Okay, that's not too bad. Although I would like that arrow back, please. Thank you. Stand by my interpretation having rewatched. Okay. Because I took damage, I think I went to eat some chicken. And then because I missed the roll, I ended up putting on my chest plate. Hello! What's the chances that I can land on the gold block? How? Okay, he touched me. I don't like it. Oh, that's scary. Let's just do that. We are 2 blocks up plus the gold block, so I'm going to mine that out. That allows me to see a little bit better. Time is the most strange cost. I only just noticed the message, sorry. Hello. Hoggling growls. That's always fun. I have a clear exit. Anywhere in that direction is fine. Right. I have a clear view of my surroundings. There are brutes over there. One over there. If I glide over, put a couple blocks down, they Oh, come on, think it through. Or do that, you fool. Okay, they are down a level. It's wasn't the plan, but okay. There are chests behind this bit. I thought I saw a chest when I was gliding down. One over there. Unless it was higher up and I just didn't notice. There's my exit, which I probably should have put some kind of sign for. So let's this ledge here. We're going to make big. Nice and big. Just like so. Right. There's a chest down there. I'm gonna fly back over this way. Like so. I got 2 blocks here if I can land it, but I want to head over there. Right. I could hear you running at me and I didn't like it. How high up can they hit, and can I hit him before he can hit me? This seems fine. Right, so there's a chest over there. And there's several brutes. Bark. Now what I'd like is safety. Ah! That was a nope. That was not how I intended to do that. Now I have got 2 blocks of height, so if I drop down 1. Goodbye! Goodbye. Anyone else? So they drop down significantly. There is one with a bow there. There's a chest. If we can take out this little ledge here. And I can just step over one. Ah! It was only a baby, but I was scared, alright? Perfectly reasonable reaction to have. Put her up. Right, I'd like to head over there and get that chest. Go up a little bit more. We're good. Scared of the Whittle baby? No, more scared that he'd knock me into the lava and I wouldn't activate my elytra in time. Soul speed 3! I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Ah! Ah! Everything's fine. I did get close enough for the spawner to start, but you know. Done that chest. How am I doing on arrows? 27, which is not a lot. Now, in some ways, I wish I could go in, grab the stuff, and jump back out. But I honestly don't think I can. I'm going to do it the slow and cautious way. Do this. Let's get rid of the blocks surrounding it so no one can drop in on me. There's a brute. There's another brute. There's a chest in that corner. I missed. Right. You can't reach me, but I can hit you. And then we'll deal with those ones. He's dead! He's dead, Dave. Everybody's dead. Alright, we are going to go up one. I'm going to take out that block. And snake over. So from here, they will fall down. I'm choosing to take out blocks rather than walk around them. Hey, Jasmine. Ancient debris. I will take that. As arrows. Nice. Those arrows will make a heck of a difference. Let's take out that one. We don't have a bridge going back to where I am. I got an ancient debris. Also known as a cinnamon bun. Terrified of doing this, but right, brutes are over there. Why? One less brute. Two less brutes. And if you could just reappear, thank you. And if I could get good with my aim. Just need two things to align. He should only need one more hit. I was right! Yep, that's some picklins. I don't know if I want to do this. Where can I land? See what I'm doing, but also be relatively safe. I don't know if I can. Ooh. No, I've got a black stone. I hear lots of angry pigmen. Now, in theory, there's a chest underneath.
Psst. Zach is a
Hey,
kid.
Danielle.
Pass it on.
But I'm terrified of doing it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Ow. Right. We are heading west. I want to head south. New chunks, new areas. Don't hit your head. Ah, that's the least of my problems. A bump on the head, no biggie. But thank you for the concern. I'm okay. Just a little bump in the head. I did drop into lava earlier, so in the grand scheme of things, my biggest concern, not that, oh, basalt. And we're free of basalt. That didn't take long. I do need to land and sort out my inventory at some point. We do have shulkers. We've got plenty of capacity for tidying up my inventory. I went that way. This way. We're heading south, finding new chunks, hoping to find a better nether fortress. Ended up finding ancient debris instead. There are worse things to discover. Oh, like Basalt Delta. The worst thing is I need to find my way back afterwards. Which isn't exactly difficult, more time consuming. So I either end up flying directly like this, or I go through the roof, but that's just a lot of effort. Hello? Okay, we're good, right? We're good. I don't trust zombie piglins anymore. Not since the last time they murdered me. All the stuff on the things goes in, including 2 gas tiers. Nice. Pick it up. Put it away. Pick up. South still? Yep. No, but at least it's big open lava lake. I'd rather not have the fog. Oh. Well, didn't last long, did it? Where are we at? 200 in the X coordinate. My concern is more of have I drifted off much from due south? Only a little bit, which is not bad considering. Thank you. Considering I've done 4,000 blocks to be 200 blocks off of 0. Pretty good. And in the nether where you end up having to go around a lot of things because your alternative is to dig through. Hello? Wow. Oh, I put the... What an idiot. I put everything away, including my warped wood, which is what I've been using for... I need that. Oh, I've used up quite a lot. Blimey. Let's grab this one first. Everyone else want some? This feels not so safe. I think the sensible thing would be to fly off and head from the top, but because at the moment they can fall down to where I am, and I am then Sitting duck. I even put my chest plate away. How are you, ma'am? Hoping the smoke from the wildfires? Clearly, I have not been paying attention to the news. Hello? Don't know if I want to do this. This is terrifying. Terrifying. Let's fly off. Been around the outside, see if there's another way. In. No, regular.
Forbidden donut.
I may have fallen there. It's fine. How you doing, Donut? I'm just exploring the scary part, also known as the Nether. Ooh, gold block. Duh. All because I wanted a nether fortress, and now I'm questioning whether I really, really want a nether fortress. Richard said a lot of wildfires happened in Canada last week. Several US fires which are close to the border were affected by the smoke. Okay, I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. Right, I would like to head down there and just have a quick look. Because this side, little bit open. Get down. I do not like it. Have to go, unfortunately, helping my sister with some yard work. Remain lurking with. Thank you very much for that. Good to see you. I hope the yard work is not too painful to do, and you can look at it afterwards and go, I did a good job. Yard work can be very hard work, but also very rewarding. This looks good. This is what I wanted. I mean, minus the death. Let's just jump off. Fly away. Gotta go over. Look at all those wither skeletons. I do not have fire protection. This is very painful. Gonna go in here where I feel safe. Please don't track me from all the way over there. You see how many blazes wither skeletons we have in a much easier way of dealing with. Eat. Just in case. Wait. X2. Not 2000. 2. Ow. Right, he's dead. He's dead. And we're all good. Hello. Oh, go away. I don't want to be ablaze. I mean on fire. Connor is cool. Welcome in. Hello, Mr. Wither Skeleton. Nope. Hello, Mr. Wither Skeleton. Still no. There's another Wither Skeleton. And another. And another. Don't want to be knocked off, but also need to make sure they... Blimey! Holy moly, there's so many. Nope, let's just... That is so many wither skeletons. Let's take this out. I want to make sure I have a little bit of a safety bar back here, just so that if I need to, I can head down the corridor. Hello! Can you get up from there? Doesn't look like it. You are not making it easier for yourself. Now, what's the worst that can happen? That worked? Easy! Right, there's more up there. You see what I mean about this being a much better with a skeleton hunting area? I want to go up to lure them in, but I also don't want them to land on top of me. So how can I get their attention? Hello? So no head? Well, that's fine. Take out these bits. We're gonna go with boop, 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 boop. Like that. Head up here. Get the attention of our friend. See? With the skeletons. Or skeleton. This is so much better. Except that bit. Ah! Running! Not running. Withering. There's a fort with another fortress. It is. The skeletons do wither. Yeah. I want the skull so I can have a beacon one day. Ow! I'm on fire. With a skeleton. I don't have a lot of arrows. I also don't have fire protection. We are gonna head over here. We're gonna tempt you over with me. Okay. I feel fairly confident that I can deal with you. Not you though. Ow! Right, through here. Just head over this way. Poke my head up. Ah, friend. Oh, 2 friends. Hello. Still no head. Which is to be expected. Does look like a double spawner over there. I shouldn't look because that will force them to spawn, but I also need to look. See, sorry. Fair enough, so you wouldn't spawn a wither, right? Because we're powered. I want a wither so I can get a beacon. The only way I can get a wither is if I have wither skeleton heads. Right, that's one spawner. That's another spawner. Okay. I'm gonna head over this way. I wanted to make sure I've got the corridor behind me. Then I can just lure you in. And then same over this one. Hello! Ow! And eat. One can say Zach is hot, at least in this situation. Surely you mean in every situation, but sure. You feel you need to put that extra proviso in, that's understandable. There's lots of wither skeletons. And a few blazes. And a pig. I do not like being shot at. It is not the most enjoyable experience. I should be using my axe. Just providing context. Thanks. I wasn't aware that context needed to be provided, but you know, it's clearly important to you. I got one! One down! 2 to go. I have not been down here because there was a magma cube last time. And that'll be where there's a blaze spawner. There you are, sir. Hello, Mr. Wither Skeleton. Would you care to offer your head? Nope. Didn't work. Whoop, 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 whoop. Running? Wither Skeleton still following me? And hiya! Hiya! Right. There are. Oh. I thought there was a wither skeleton there. How did that look like? Okay. Unless he went up, then it's that one. Which is entirely possible. Yip, 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 yip. Ow! Right, I'm on fire. I'm just gonna... Oh. Just taking this nice and easy. Don't want to go this way. Change my mind. I would like to go down this corridor without being shot. I'll go up the stairs and then we'll go out the long corridor, which is relatively protected. We're far enough away that things might respawn. Maybe? Perhaps? If we're lucky. I have one! Oh. Maybe I should repack my stuff and get rid of... Actually, there's not that much junk. Here seems good. all the bits and pieces. Some of it fits, some of it doesn't. Well, that's enough space, maybe? We are down to 3 arrows, though. Which is part of the reason why I've been so cautious about shooting plays. Nah, I don't need to pick that fight. It's fine. If I take this bit out and this bit out. I'm up. I'll take that. So at the end of here is the side of a spawner. And if you go straight here, there's another spawner. Right. Sensible thing, stand in here, put some blocks at that height, that height, that height. So if I need to get safe, I can. Hello. This is such a good place for with a skeleton farm. Over lava. There's not a lot of spawns to get rid of. Ooh. Dodging. I'm not going to be able to do... Ow, much. What? Fire. I'm on. Fire. It's not fun. Right, there are several over there. There's also an indoors over that way. So what I'm going to do is eat, head over towards it, try and take out all the skeletons at the entrance. Ow! Ow! And you're interested? Okay. We'll eat again. Turn around. Pick it up. Head back towards. There's more inside the building. If I go boop, boop, boop. Head over this way. Head out. Dealt with. Okay, and top of the stairs goes across. I have not been into this fortress yet. There could be good loot. Or it might be terrible stuff. Okay. That blaze sound is not scary at all. Eh. Ooh. Oh, thank you very much. I will take those spawns. Hello. Came from that way. Must remember that. Gold? Me. Let's offload these stone swords. I do not need them, and it saves me throw them on the ground and potentially pick them back up again. Gold. Ooh, diamonds! Nice! Right, with a skeleton rattle, so there's probably one on top. Let's do the thing. We go up. Daniel, 57 months. Thank you for the resub. Hugely appreciated. Looks like I found a button to push. It's a good button too. Thank you. Hello. Two more. Oh, coal miner. I got an achievement. Go me. Hello. There is a chest there. I have my electron. Let's just, you know, get hit a lot. Ooh. Running still. But relatively safe. And back into my hole of safety. Thank you, Daniel. Hello! Ow! Progress! This place is so vast. I'm also a little bit lost, but eh! They can't get to me, he can. Oh, there was another one behind. Dealt with. I preferred where I was at earlier. Just because it was enclosed and felt safer. It's this area over here. So we're going to head out, do a little zigzag, jump the gap, ow. I have regrets, but they are minor. Oh, hello. I would like all of you to come with me. All four of you. Still no second head. If you wouldn't mind coming this way, that'd be appreciated. Ah! Can I tear last skeleton? What a pack spawn. Remember, it's a 1 in 20 chance. In theory, I think I should be up to at least 2, but nope. Luck is not on my side. So far. Did I see one go up? Ah! I did. I did see one go up. But at least from my jump scare. Go ahead. Two down. Do that. I think I'm going to take this opportunity just to grab another shotgun. Put this one down. I've got enough stuff just to throw in. I'm going to keep hold of the wither skulls just because they're nice to see. And okay, I'm 1 short of getting rid of stack. 1 in 20 only with looting 3, of course. Yep. Which I have. I didn't have it earlier today. I had to get a new sword together. Also, I need more arrows. I've got 3. I don't have a supply of arrows, which is something I've never had to worry about in the past, because normally one of the first things I do in a world is I will build a mob farm, or even if it's not a mob farm, some spawner. And skeletons are a good one to have for a spawner, especially early days, because you get bone meal and arrows. I don't have an infinity bow. I did have one previously, but it broke. Such is the problem with infinity bows. Ow. I could have dodged that better. Come on. Yeah, my original nether fortress that I had was very kind of in the middle of the hill and broken up, whereas this, lots of spawnable space all within view of it. So it makes it much easier just to find them. And I've travelled a fair bit to get here. Totally worth it. Hello! And it's got a couple of open areas. Also, if anyone's not familiar with Groover, you really should be. He's an amazing streamer and very talented Minecrafter. Do a shout out, but I haven't got a mod. Mods! Danielle! Reesus! Someone! Help me! In fact, I probably need to find myself somewhere to sit safely and drink my tea. I only made it nearly 2 hours ago. Hello? I can get one hit on the blaze. Thank you very much, Daniel. Don't worry about all that. Groovy, you're an amazing streamer and you can be so much support. The least I can do, least I can do is give you a shout out. And let's face it, it's a very, very small thing for me to do because most of the people who are watching my stuff already know how awesome you are. I have 3 skulls. I have 3 skulls. I have all the skulls that I need. Danielle? You okay? Oops! Did you try an autocorrect? Auto finish? Whatever it's called. You're trying to do Geo. I can do Geo. I have a button for Geo. See? There. It even says nice things, which I need to fix. Want to know who really rocks? It's Geo Girl. She's a real diamond. It's so cheesy.
Oh, for the sake of ribbons.
Thank you, Geo. Hello, Mr. Witherscott. See how many more there are over there? I've travelled all this way to find this place. It would be a shame if I didn't maximise the potential. Let's just get back here. Ow! Where did... Rude. Oh, okay, never mind. Not surprising. Just realised how many in every direction. Do you know what? Let's Sand eat some chicken. Hello. Ow. It's fine. I'm okay. Just on fire. Freaked me out there as the zombie big man just walked in, but he's fine. We're friends. Running! Not panicked. It's fine. Just gonna drop off over here. Eat my chicken. Spin round. Come back. And straight in here. I feel safe. Now there's a blaze. Oh, 2 blazes in here. No, no biggie. Deal with a couple of blazes. I'm gonna have to use my axe though, because I don't want to hit the pigs. There. Hello. Max does have smite on it, but obviously you can't have looting on an axe. There is a big pack over there, so I just want to run out and tempt them over. Juicy pig buck. It's fine. I'm on fire. I just ran straight through it. I was just putting the fire out at your feet, because if I get another head... That was a close call. Oh, goodbye. On second thoughts, to get 6 heads is a lot more work than getting 3. Now, I am curious. Statistics. Mobs. With the skeletons. 87! So, yes, I killed more than the average amount with it. Right, we are heading north, and I think that's north. That's east! Really glad I checked. That's north! Whee! Going under! There we go. We're heading back home. It's only 5,000 blocks in the nether. And we're not going that way, clearly.
Great Scott!
Great Scott, indeed. Welcome in, Scott. Or that way. Is there a... Nope, there is not crawl space beneath. This is the difficulty in flying through the nether. Ooh. That'll work. How you doing, Scott? Looks like there's a new clips leader. Really? Oh, it's you. I was gonna say, is that a new clips leader? I thought you were already the clips leader. But then I now remember you did lose your crown. Although you only went to, what, second? I mean, I'm not doing this now, but I'd be lying if I didn't say that looks cool. Just and gracefully. That is very open on this side. New month, new leaderboard. Good point. We're in June now. I'd forgotten about that. And again, how you doing, Mike? I was a little bit distracted when you came in. I read your message, but I don't know if I responded. I want that chest, but I don't want to deal with all of these brutes right now. I want to head home and rethink my life. And I have no arrows, which makes it particularly annoying and difficult. But I now know where it is. I've taken a screenshot. Ooh. Up we go. Just having a quick look. I'm not doing it now. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. Just looking. You know, in that way that I do, where I just look. Hello! Run! Run! Can he reach me? We can reach me. One less brute for next time. See? I'm doing good, but looks like you're having fun. I'm having fun. I'm also terrified because I'm 5,000 blocks from spawn in the nether. Which is a fun way of spending time and feels quite dangerous. You know. Thanks. Who did that? Danielle. I was terrified. I think I just had a heart attack. That was very well timed because I was kind of peering and going, how close do I get? I can hear angry pigs. Run. Spinning. We're okay. I'm not doing this now. I'm just allowing myself to think about doing it. It's different. No, scared me. Ooh, that chest over there. Nope, that's gold. Never mind. Danielle, you are indeed evil. But you're also amazing. So, you know, a bit of both. We're going to go up here. I doubt I caught any gunpowder from it, but it's always fun to fly through a ghast and to murder it. Right, these are new chunks, because when we went out, we were much closer to 0 in the x-coordinate, whereas now we're going back, we're at minus 400. And I have to say, so far, this is proving a good route. I mean, we already found a good nether fortress. I'm just looking. This one is less good because it's got loads of land around it, which makes it harder to see where things are spawned and hogs up the spawning gap. Meryl. You're not Meryl, you're Danielle. Telling you I'm evil. You don't believe me most of the time. I don't think anyone could believe you're evil, Danielle. You are one of the most caring and lovely people one could ever hope to meet, so... And I do hope to meet you, one day. One day, Danielle and I will have a coffee. We will have hopes and dreams in this world. That's one of mine. I think it's my round. Okay, maybe not that way. Basalt Delta is fun to navigate. Nope. We're going to need to fly around it, so let's just head over this way. We are heading in the wrong direction, but that is sometimes the best way to go forwards. In real life face reveal. Yes. I mean, Danielle knows how handsome I am because it goes without saying. It's obvious. I mean, how could someone with my sense of style, fashion, and direction? Yep, I was looking at chords. Not be incredibly handsome. I'm also heading further away from where I need to be. This is not the way. But nether fortresses cut through hills. And I need to go that way because that is... Oh, west. I need to go that way. I nearly stepped in the lava, which would have been bad. This is not opening up much. This, on the other hand, looks better. Right, I've ended up at 1,000 blocks off of 0. But we're getting there. I now should technically be heading a little bit east as and when I can. So I can get back to the right direction. No. More basalt, but at least we're getting closer, I suppose. I am chewing through rockets. Ooh. Again, not the point. But they're just over there. There's just a chest, just there. Hello? Where are you going? Right, they're after me.
Remember not to die.
Thanks for the advice. Ah! Falling. Eating. Turning. Buying. We're part of the plan. Thanks for the advice, Danielle. Also, yes, that was Mrs. Dragon's voice. Isn't she cute? Bad Bruce, exactly. Rude. You missed somehow. Don't know how he missed. Me. Running. Spinning. Landing. Love that they're just wandering back to their... Presume there must be a pathfinding that leads them back to there. Otherwise, over time, they would slowly wander off. I do not want those sorts. I know it's surprising. I mean, how could I possibly resist? Right, there is loot on the floor. I'm going to head over here, where I feel a little bit safer. Throw it in. Snout. Nice. I got some arrows. I can shoot things now. Keep those arrows. And we'll go pick up the rest. Don't know if that's a Soul Speed book. So, Soul Speed 3? It is! Nice. Hello. Very rude. Oh, brutes are falling. Brutes are climbing. Brutes are hunting me down. Brutes are wanting to kill me. Ah! Running! I mean, I was done anyway. But still. I want to be done on my own terms, not theirs. I thought I saw a fortress. Right. I have durability on my wings, so we're good. Just want to have a little fly around, see if I can see anything else of interest. Oh, so the brutes aren't bad brutes, they're just doing their job. And I am doing mine. Whee! Would like to land? Just having a look, that's all. Not going down there, it's too scary, and screenshot. Right. North, a little bit east. Ooh, no, I'm not going to get underneath that. I was going to try. It's really not worth it. Something about falling lava that makes me want to try and just squeeze beneath it. Go, yeah, I can do it. I can do it. It's dangerous, but I can do it. Nope. Okay, lava level. We do escape. 2,500 blocks. Now, if we summon a wither, where should we do that? I suppose there's an argument for doing it away from my base, because then if something happens, I can regroup and go back there at a later point. It's a logical thing to do. Now, I have not got a clue what coordinates my portal is. I could technically look it up. I do have screenshots from there. But I'm going to head towards 00. See what I can find. A better fortress. Still not as good as the one we found at 5,000. This is not where I want to be. I just went, let's land. Look. I want to head that way. But finding a way to slip through, not always easy. Still new chunks, which is surprising because we're nearly back to 00. Nope. Let's go this way. I suppose we still got 1,000 blocks. I'm heading away from 0 in the X because I want to get around this landmass. Straight through. I suspect this is not far from something that would be recognisable because... Ooh. This is much better. North. This is much closer. These chunks are unloaded. I've never been here before. Yep. I did not find that one before. Right. How do we find our way through? Basalt Delta, so that'll probably have a big opening to it. Or not. Right, we are now wrong direction, but at basically 0, so it's this way, east. And I'm willing to bet we've probably been here. Probably, maybe, perhaps. My portal is in a crimson one, and this feels relatively familiar. But I could just be misremembering. No, that's the bastion we've been at before. That was the bastion I went with Impish. And we have to head back this way. I believe along here. Well, that's clearly a footbridge that we made. I need to check my chords. Because I am blind right now, and we are basically at 0-0. The fact that this is so open, and this has been cut out, means we are definitely close to it, but no idea. Not a clue. Running. I'm going to land relatively safe up here. Wings okay? Yeah? I'd be surprised if they weren't, to be honest. We're going to do not full screen. And I can open up my screenshots. Bear with. Just need to find the coordinates of the portal. I know I have it. Just been a while. Let me know if something comes close. I don't want to look up though, because well, if I look up, an enderman will walk in front of me. There's the bastion. There's the coordinates. Ah, portal 15 by 11. We keep F3 up. That's that way. 15 by 11. Ooh. Ah! That was terrifying and did a lot of damage. This steps down and then heads to the right. That happens to be the bridge that I did with Wither to regain the stuff from the bastion. Actually, the tunnel we were in earlier. Because that way, Nether Fortress. This way, more bottle. See, I knew that I would find it. It was so close to where I was, but yet. Need to be. Sometimes you just need to know which direction to look in. Hey, cat. Wow. And we're safe. We're out. We're good. We're alive. Surprisingly. Ooh, 4-inch debris. Just saying. Also, I left an ender chest at one of the bastions. Never mind. One more. That's better. Remember I said about the tea that I made earlier? 2.5 hours ago. I made it early. We are throwing everything in that we don't need. Don't need that. That's to be sorted. That's to be sorted and that's to be sorted. Boopity boop boop. I would like those. If I wanted a potion of night vision, probably makes sense to do that. Nether wart. So if we go with nether wart in, need 3 bottles. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to sip my tea. Has bottle 0? True. Has bottle 1? True. It's weird that it's bottle 0, 1 and 2 and not 1, 2 and 3. Probably a reason for it. I don't know what it is. Right, so awkward potion. Night vision would be a golden carrot. Which we have day 5 off. And then to make it last longer, I forget redstone or glowstone dust. I think glowstone makes it last longer, redstone makes it more powerful. Redstone power. But I could be misremembering and I would like some help. It's redstone! Of course it is, I knew that. Thankfully it doesn't brew it and just ruin the potion by doing ingredients. It's redstone. Redstone clock, that's what I need to think of, redstone clock. Adds time. Or something. Tea is finished. Right, I will want my chest plate, which is in this one. Darn it. Is in this one. Oh, darn it. This one? Oh. Oh, it's there. Never mind. Worth a try. We got one netherite upgrade. We already have some, but it doesn't hurt to have extra. And 2 snout ones. The ancient debris. How long before that? Well, a little while. Not a long time, just a little while. Look at it soon enough. So with night vision, 8 minutes of night vision, and if we take some chests, got chicken. I want to dig a hole somewhere and kill a. Gonna be fun. Let's grab torches, which should be in one of these. This one. I'm gonna take a bed with me. Let's go. Oh, choices. Purple. Purple's a good choice, and we'll sleep on this one. So far today, we've done 100 loot chests, obtain sharpness. Wait, I picked up sharpness 5. Did I? Oh. Did I? Oh, golden axe, sharpness 5. Okay. Not very useful, but okay, fine. I mean, considering I wasn't really looking for loot, I'm happy with that, and I have a location for a potential future what's it called? With the skeleton farm? I want to head. Oh, we're done. We'll do. Why not? It's as good a direction as any. There's an argument for taking chicken eggs with me. Get some wither roses, but I honestly don't have any plans for wither roses anytime soon. Right, if we head this way, once I get to 0, I think we'll head due north and then just dig straight down. Maybe 1500 blocks would be enough. Although I want to avoid that. I think I want to dig straight down. We'll do it over here. It's as good a spot as any. So F2. Torches can go down to help signify where it is. And then we go and do the 2 on 2 off. 2 on 2 off. Perfectly safe. I don't know how deep down I want to go. There's an argument for going to the bottom of the world, but also sure if it's deep enough, it's fine. Just want to make sure it doesn't pathfind to the surface. Maybe we'll go down to deep slate. And then stop. There could be caves nearby. I hope not. There's a cave. It might be loose in the cave. We have 27 arrows, which is not a lot. Right, deep slate. Let's head that way. I'm going to do a little panic room over here. So let's go with boop boop.
Hello, my baby. Hello,
Welcome,
my
Amanda.
honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Bed's gonna go down here. Ender chest can go there. Random junk goes in. And we're digging a tunnel. How you doing, Anadar? I'm hoping to kill a wither. Need to make an effort just to occasionally put some stuff on the side. I normally end up making this tunnel much longer than it needs to be, but worst case scenario, I end up with spare, whereas if I make it too short, suddenly the wither's on top of my respawn point, which is not ideal. Maybe if it gets out of hand, what I might have to do is break my bed, so that when I die I end up back at spawn. Aladar says, I'm alright, just woke up. I hope you feel rested. Always feels painful when doing this. I don't have a beacon. It's slow without a beacon. Man, I want to go further. Ooh, gold. Just going to go a little bit further into the darkness until... Oh. Piff. See, that was what I was afraid of. Well, one of the many things I was afraid of. That and responsibilities. Put some torches down, and we're going to have to dig it a lot further then. Can't have it in a cave. I'll say a lot further. Maybe 15 blocks? As long as it doesn't open up again. Right, that feels okay. So from here... Let's just make it a 3x4. Realistically, I might need a few offshoots. I'll do that. I've set my spawn. Chest plate's going on. I'm going to empty my pockets of andesite and all the rest of it. We'll head back. Throw the stuff in the chest. We'll be alright, I think. Oh. It's scary doing this. I do not need all of these rockets, so we'll throw those in. I do need soul sand. I need arrows. I've got night vision. Took touch pick. And smite on my sword. Power 4. Honestly, I'm terrified. With the skeleton fights are fun, but also scary. Right, let's... Oh. Do I? Right, 1 night vision potion. Food in my hotbar. I don't have golden apples. Ah! Bang. These arrows are going very quickly. Oh, and we are immune. That wasn't too bad. Need to remember to put some torches down. This is dark. Arrows for me. And done. We have another star with a head and a with a projectile. Nice. Got the thing. That was fast. I know, and yet I was still terrified. I do have smite 5 on my sword. The bow is only power 4, but it worked. All that traveling in order to get some skulls. How long did it take? Not long. Right, rockets, night vision. They can come with me. I'll pick this one up. Put my wings on. And I'll take what I can fit. If I can't fit it all, it's all right. It can stay here. And if we want to do another with the fight, this will remain a good location to do it. Just because. Oh wait. It's far enough from the base that if something happens, I can take time to get my stuff in order. Which is what Wither and I ended up doing when one got loose on Ramble Life. When we were in a death loop at my base, the best thing was to go, no, we'll go back to spawn and we'll regroup. Right, we are in line, so I'm just heading to the base. And we'll make a beacon. I'm not going to place the beacon yet, but we'll have it ready. Because there is a project in the near future. Near. Never realised I had 2 pillager outposts so close together. Yeah, where a beacon will be very beneficial. Because I'll be doing some digging out. So while it might have taken a long time to get the skulls, we got it. Got all 3. Found a good place for a future Wither skeleton farm. Summoned a Wither. Killed the Wither. And I'm about to make a beacon. Potentially. If I can remember how. Is it obsidian up on the pot? Oh. Is it 3 obsidian and 4 glass? Let's pop that away there. Cobblestone. That work? I think it's 3 obsidian and 4 glass. Just pick up the stacks. You took more damage from landing than you did the Wither. Right, smarty pants. Oh, that's kind of uneventful. It doesn't give you an achievement for holding the beacon. We have to place it. It feels a bit mean. This cobbled? Cobbled. I have some deep slate because of silk pick. And I have some cobbled deep slate because of Wither. Right, heads. That'll work. So if I wanted a beacon, I have the resources. Don't know if I need one. Alien Doctor, welcome in. First time chat. Wow. It's taking this long to pop in. I'm not giving you grief, but you've joined me just as I'm about to wrap up. I have my first beacon for the world. I'm all set for the next project, which I'll be working on Friday. Oh yeah, I have night vision. That looks so weird. Why does the sky look weird? Night vision. It's actually night. I just didn't realise it. Details, detail. Exactly. Brown bed. As I said, we are gonna wrap up there. Let me find someone to raid off to. If you would join me in the raid, that would be very, very much appreciated. Let's see whom is online and worthy of a raid. Nah. Standards. Oh, I suppose we could go for Boz. He's alright, I suppose. Boz is a lovely guy and well worth checking out. If anyone here isn't familiar with him, they haven't been in my streams before. Because I've raided Boz plenty of times. He's a good friend and an amazing streamer. Go ahead and over, say hello. If you want to do a raid message, I will put one in chat for you. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Just go on over and enjoy. Don't tell Hot Dish! Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for the reminder of that memory. Head on over, be awesome. Zach and his community sneaks in without paying for entry. That is the message. If you want to copy and paste it, it makes me look good. If you don't want to make me look good, that's fine. Just enjoy the boss. He's a lovely guy. I will be back streaming on Thursday, probably. I was going to say Wednesday, but actually it makes more sense to do Thursday because that's my birthday. So I'll probably see you then. Thank you very much for the company. Thank you for all the support, the resubs. You're all amazing. I'm very lucky. I'll see you then. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. That you were totally here for lots of exactly. You from the start. In fact, you knew my schedule. You were here before it even before I went live. You were waiting for it. Right, I'm gonna press the raid now button because I need to go for a wee. I've just drunk a pint of tea.